Hey guys, Matt here. I'm so excited about today's Halloweenathon extra. See, I've got a very special guest here in studio with me, and I can't wait to get this interview started. So without further ado, everyone say hello to the internet's favorite people-stalking predator, the Slenderman.
Thank you. Please call me Slendy.
Sure, of course. So, Slendy, for those who maybe haven't heard of you before, can you give us a brief rundown? What is it you do exactly?
My name is Slenderman. I live in forests. All forests. I wait for campers or hikers, stalk them, and eventually kill them.
Now, many sources say you eat people too. Is there any truth behind that?
Of course not. I may not be human, but I'm not a bloody animal.
So why is it that you stalk people?
Fun, mostly. I really get a kick out of driving people crazy. I'm there 1 second, gone the next. Sometimes I pretend I have tentacles.
And killing? What is it about murder that keeps you going?
To be honest, I don't really even enjoy the killing part. I'm sure you noticed that I'm naturally terrifying. I'm nearly 11 feet tall. I have washed out pale skin. My arms are frightfully elongated. Do you know how difficult it is to be stalked by something that looks like me and then returns your everyday life? I kill for mercy. My prey considers death a gift.
I see. Now, I don't want to be rude, but can we talk about your face for a second? You don't have one.
Ah, yes, the face thing. That was more of a happy coincidence. Being born without a face makes me look much more horrifying, but I certainly didn't do this to myself.
Oh, born, so you were born. See, I'm on your Wikipedia page here, and it claims you were created on the internet by a forum user.
Oh, heavens no. Victor Surge, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's what it says here.
Victor Surge was an experiment. I followed Victor Surge around like all my other victims. I made him see things, did the whole tentacle thing. Really rustled his jimmies, as the kids are saying. However, I chose not to kill Victor Surge. I wanted to see what would happen if I didn't put him out of his misery. Well, the boy went insane and began posting about me all over the web. In fact, I think that's where all this internet attention began.
That's interesting. Now, we'll get to your internet stardom shortly, but I have to ask, the tentacles, do you really have tentacles hiding somewhere?
Getting rather personal now, aren't we?
Sorry, I meant nothing by it.
I'm only kidding. No. I don't have tentacles. But what I do have is the ability to make people see whatever I like them to see. For example...
Jesus! Holy sh... I think I might have pooped myself.
Now you get it. Do you really think I would ruin my designer suit by poking holes for my tentacles to come through? You'd have to be insane.
Yeah, that's a good point. Your suits. You always do look so incredibly stylish.
Thank you.
Moving right along. I notice our recording equipment isn't having any problems around you, yet nearly all mythologies surrounding you make mention of electronics going berserk in your presence. Is that fake too?
Let me let you in on a little secret. I can turn that on any time I want. It's really no different than Bigfoot's ability to make all the photos of him come out blurry.
Wait, are you saying Bigfoot's out there too?
Oh, of course. To be honest, that beast is rather a twat.
Why is that?
Well, one of my victims once wandered into his neck of the woods, and instead of spooking him back to my territory or just leaving him be, the fuzzy bastard ate him up whole. Bloody oath.
They should call him Big Fool. Get it? Not Bigfoot, but Big Fool. Right? Big Fool. Never mind. So, there have been countless video games that feature you as the main antagonist, the most notable one being Slender, the 8 pages developed by Parsec Productions. What's it like being the bad guy in a video game?
That isn't me. I've never been compensated for any appearance in any video game ever.
It looks exactly like you. There is no way that's a coincidence.
Trust me, I know. I've tried to sue these companies for using my likeness without my consent, but it's difficult to get legal help when you look like I do. I went to the court anyway and tried to defend myself, but I'm a monster, not a lawyer. After losing, I handle things in my own way.
You mean you murdered the developers, right?
Not just the developers. I slaughtered everyone in that courtroom. Not that it did me any good. Once the internet grabs hold of something, it's nearly impossible to get it back. I've learned just to deal with it.
That brings me to my final question, actually. Why do you think the internet, whether it be Tumblr, Facebook, Reddit, anywhere on the web really, how come everyone is so incredibly invested in your work?
Great question. Right place, right time, I suppose. After the whole Twilight vampire craze died down, I suppose people just needed something else to look to for a scare. Sure, zombies are alright, but they've been done to death. No pun intended. This is barring The Walking Dead, of course. I love The Walking Dead. People just need a new horror icon to look up to. I'm fresh, I'm original. People dress up as me for Halloween. I'm the Jason Voorhees of the 21st century.
Wow, fascinating take on the whole thing. Well, Slendy, that's all we've got time for. I do appreciate you coming by.
Thank you for having me.
I gotta say, you found your way here pretty quickly.
Oh, it wasn't hard. I've been watching you for weeks.
Sorry, come again?
I am always watching you.
Hey, what are you... Stop. Stop. Hey.
Goodbye.